Welcome to 4K Walking, where we take you beyond postcards and into the real heartbeat of the world's greatest cities. Today, we're walking straight into the soul of Kuala Lumpur, a city where glass towers reflect centuries-old temples and where every street corner tells a story. Our journey begins in the city's modern core, but we're heading somewhere magical, Chinatown, where time slows down, colors explode, and the scent of sizzling woks pulls you in like a magnet. We'll cross buzzing streets and hidden alley cafes only locals know. Each step brings us closer to the city's living history, from secret food stalls to centuries-old shophouses glowing under red lanterns. And here's the best part. We're doing it all together in crystal-clear 4K, so you won't miss a single detail. If you love exploring cities one step at a time, hit that subscribe button and join 4K Walking. Let's go. Chinatown is waiting. As we step out from the heart of Kuala Lumpur's modern district, the city instantly surrounds us with its rhythm. The hum of motorbikes passing by, the chatter of morning markets waking up, and the deep aroma of fresh kopi drifting from corner cafes. Look around. You'll notice Kuala Lumpur is a city of contrasts. On one side, sleek glass towers glisten in the sun, reminders of Malaysia's rapid rise as one of Southeast Asia's economic powerhouses. On the other, you'll catch glimpses of pre-war shophouses, their weathered shutters telling stories that span over a century. This mix, modern ambition and cultural heritage, is what makes KL so unique. Walking here is an experience in itself. You'll see the city's diversity in every face, every storefront. Malaysia is a harmonious blend of Malay, Chinese, and Indian cultures, and each community adds its own flavor to daily life. That's why within just a few blocks, you can go from trying spicy nasi lemak to sipping Chinese herbal tea to grabbing an Indian roti canai hot off the griddle. Leaving the busier shopping streets behind, the pace of the city changes. The skyscrapers slowly give way to low-rise shophouses with weathered shutters and colorful tiles. A reminder that Kuala Lumpur is as much about heritage as it is about modernity. Yet, as we head toward Chinatown, look straight ahead and you'll spot the gleaming glass towers of central KL shimmering in the distance. Their modern facades rise above the older buildings, a striking contrast between past and present, like the city showing you two faces at once. We pass small hardware stores, family-run cafes, and tiny convenience shops, where the owner might still be reading the morning paper behind the counter. The air carries a mix of aromas: sizzling noodles from a nearby hawker stall, the faint sweetness of pandan desserts cooling on a tray, and the earthy scent of rain on old pavement. traffic here is lighter, the noise replaced by the hum of motorbikes and the occasional ring of a bicycle bell. You'll notice more locals than tourists, people chatting on the sidewalk, shopkeepers rearranging goods, and school children weaving between stalls on their way home. And just ahead, tucked between two faded buildings, is a street that might not look remarkable at first glance. But it's your gateway to one of the most vibrant and historic districts in the city. As we continue walking, the street ahead narrows slightly, and right there, across the road, you'll notice something interesting. The back entrance to Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown. It's not as grand or crowded as the famous main archway, but don't let that fool you. This quiet side opens into some of the most authentic parts of Chinatown, where locals shop, cooks pick up fresh produce, and life moves at its own unhurried pace. Here, you might see crates of exotic fruits stacked high, durian, rambutan, mangosteen, their colors almost glowing in the warm Malaysian light. Small tea shops line the corners, with the gentle clink of porcelain cups and the soft scent of oolong drifting into the street. It's a side of Chinatown most tourists skip. But for those who wander in from here, it feels like stepping through a secret doorway into the city's past. Let's cross the street and go explore Chinatown. As we step off the curb, the traffic hum fades behind us, replaced by the layered soundtrack of Chinatown. Sizzling pans, clinking cups, and the murmur of friendly bargaining. Right away, you can feel the pace slow just enough for you to take in the details. Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur, centered around Petaling Street, has been the beating heart of the city's Chinese community for more than a century. Established in the late 1800s by Chinese immigrants, it was once a bustling hub for tin miners and traders. Over the decades, it has transformed into one of the city's most iconic cultural and culinary destinations, a place where history and commerce blend seamlessly. As we walk in from this side entrance, you'll notice the charming pre-war shophouses lining the streets. Their tiled roofs and ornate shutters are reminders of another time, while the neon signs and colorful awnings signal that this place is very much alive today. Right ahead, you'll spot stalls selling all kinds of goods. From imitation designer handbags for ringgit Malaysia, 40 to 60, about 8 to 12 US dollars, to locally made batik shirts, which start at just 25 ringgit. Bargaining is expected here, but always do it with a smile. A good rule of thumb? Start by offering about 30% less than the asking price and work your way up. Now, if you're a foodie, this is where things get exciting. Chinatown is famous for its street eats. You'll find char kway teow frying in massive woks, the aroma of soy and garlic filling the air. Bowls of steaming wonton mee go for around 8 to 12 ringgit, and fresh tropical fruits, mangosteen, dragon fruit, and jackfruit can be picked up for just a couple of ringgit. As we walk deeper, let's talk about why Chinatown remains such a safe and welcoming spot for travelers. Kuala Lumpur, in general, is considered one of the safer big cities in Southeast Asia. Here, petty theft is rare if you keep an eye on your belongings, and vendors are generally friendly and used to tourists. The best part? Almost everyone here speaks at least basic English, making shopping and ordering food a breeze. On our left now, there's a stall famous for air mata kucing, a sweet herbal drink made from dried longan fruit. Perfect for cooling down, it costs only 2 to 3 ringgit, and it's a favorite among locals. A little further ahead, you'll find one of the oldest Chinese herbal shops in the city. Its wooden cabinets filled with jars of dried roots, ginseng, and rare teas. A nod to the medicinal traditions that first flourished here over 100 years ago. If you look closely at the buildings above the shops, you might see faded Chinese calligraphy painted on the walls, some dating back decades. These are quiet reminders that this street isn't just a tourist attraction. It's a living, breathing neighborhood with a deep cultural heritage. Now we're approaching the central stretch of Petaling Street, where the density of stalls reaches its peak. You can find almost anything here: watches, phone accessories, sports jerseys, and locally crafted souvenirs. Even if you're not buying, the fun is in browsing, people watching, and soaking in the lively atmosphere. Don't forget to look up every now and then. Beyond the vibrant chaos, you'll catch glimpses of Kuala Lumpur's modern skyline peeking over the rooftops. A perfect visual of old and new Malaysia existing side by side. If you're visiting in the evening, the vibe changes completely. As the sun sets, the lanterns and shop signs light up, giving the street a magical glow. Food stalls multiply, and the scent of grilled satay, smoky roasted chestnuts, and fresh curry puffs fills the air. Many travelers say this is the best time to experience Chinatown. Cooler temperatures, lively crowds, and endless food options.
Good quality watch.
Looking straight down Petaling Street, you'll see its signature green-roofed archway, a relatively recent addition that gives the street its iconic covered look. The roof not only protects shoppers from the midday heat and tropical rain, but also adds a distinct cultural flair, with red lanterns hanging in neat rows underneath. Before we move on, here's a quick traveler tip. Bring cash. While some stalls now accept e-wallet payments, cash in Malaysian ringgit is still king here. Also, come with an appetite. You'll want to try at least 2 or 3 dishes. And street food here is not only delicious, but also incredibly affordable.
In the morning haircut.
And as we make our way toward the famous Red Arch at the main entrance, you can see the city's taller glass towers shimmering in the distance. A reminder that even in the middle of tradition, Kuala Lumpur is always moving forward. As we slowly make our way out of the lively maze of Chinatown, take a deep breath and soak in the shifting atmosphere. The sharp clang of woks and lively chatter fades into a gentler soundscape, footsteps on the pavement, distant calls of street vendors packing up, and the occasional hum of a passing car. Just ahead, see that small, unassuming tea shop tucked between two colorful storefronts? This spot is a quiet oasis amid the city's energy. The air here carries the delicate aroma of freshly brewed jasmine tea mixed with hints of dried chrysanthemum flowers. You might catch glimpses of locals savoring their afternoon tea. Their relaxed pace a perfect counterbalance to the buzzing streets we just left behind. Across the street, the city's modern face comes into view. Tall glass skyscrapers catching the sunlight and reflecting it back with a brilliant gleam. It's a visual reminder of Kuala Lumpur's rapid growth and its ability to embrace the future without losing sight of its roots. As we stroll further, notice how the sidewalks widen, the crowds thin, and the sounds soften. The air is warm but fresh, stirred occasionally by gentle breezes, carrying the faint scent of tropical flowers from nearby parks. For those curious travelers who want to dive even deeper into Malaysian culture, just a few blocks from here lies the Central Market. This historic building is a treasure trove of traditional crafts, local art, and handmade souvenirs. Unlike the hustle and bustle of Chinatown, Central Market offers a more relaxed, gallery-like experience, perfect for finding meaningful keepsakes and gifts. Before we end today's journey, I want to thank you for joining me on this immersive walk through one of Kuala Lumpur's most iconic neighborhoods. Your company makes these explorations so much more rewarding. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, or just a fun way to experience Malaysia from wherever you are, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll be the first to catch my upcoming videos exploring hidden gems, famous landmarks, and local cultures across Malaysia and beyond. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Which places or experiences do you want me to feature next? Drop your suggestions and questions in the comments below. I read every single one and love connecting with you. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, sharing this video with your friends or on social media helps me keep creating fresh content just for you. Until we meet again on the next adventure, keep your curiosity alive, travel safely, and as always, happy exploring.